Next stop on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Michigan Speedway, as we are here today for running of the Miller Lite 400 for 30 laps of action here on this 2-mile V-shaped oval. Excuse me. Had a good race in the Mellow Yellow Series event here. This is the Mellow Yellow Cup doubleheader. This is the other half of it, as 41 cars get set to go racing for the Cup Series here in Michigan. Yeah, sorry I can't talk here. Anyway, let's get to the start line for today's running of the event. On the pole at 190 miles per hour, it's Chelsea Bowles, car 26, the Discover Card Ford. She's on the pole for today's event, and alongside another Ford, it's Quentin Moore, car 21, the Citgo Ford. He's on the outside. He's the defending champion of this event from last season. Row number 2 is Michael Turner in the Lowe's Chevrolet, car number 31, and he'll be alongside Seth Cole, car 44, the Georgia Pacific Papers Dodge for NNSCRA Motorsports. Another pair of Fords is Jason Haywood on the inside of the third row, and beside him will be Benjamin Miles in the Valvoline Ford, car number 6. Row number 4 has Matt Haas, car number 8, the Budweiser Chevrolet. Beside him will be Kat Tellier, car number 10, the Tide Ford, and I think she's the points leader, coming into this event at Michigan. We'll have to double check on that. She's actually leader for Rookie of the Year contender. Row number 5 has Dalton Day, car 20, the Home Depot Pontiac, and beside him will be Dougie Shears, the Square D Chevrolet, car 55, the winner at North Wilkesboro. Next, row number 6 has car 66, the big Kmart Route 66 Jeans Ford of Jordan Anderson. Beside him will be Zachary Fitzwater, car 97, the John Deere Ford. Then it's Ryan George, car 25, the Michael Holligan Chevrolet, and beside him will be Kyle Matthews, car number 5, the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. His win came at Richmond, and he was also the winner of the All-Star race at Charlotte. Next row down is Andrew Davis, car 18, the Interstate Batteries Pontiac, the winner at Texas this season. Beside him will be Carson Gum, car 23, the Winston No Bull Ford. Next row down has Jessica Shelton, number 94, the McDonald's Ford, the winner this season at Riverside. She'll be alongside the Dover winner, Cole Deaver, car number 3, the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Next row down has Matt McIntyre, car number 7, the Sirius XM Radio Dodge. Beside him will be car 41, the Target Dodge. It'll be Zach Flickinger. Next row down has the Atlanta winner, Jonathan Zorlin, car 48, the Lowe's Chevrolet. And beside him will be Dylan Young, car number 2, the Miller Lite Ford. Next row down has Becca Tellier, car 12, the Mobile One Ford. And she'll be alongside, on the outside, Joshua Sakuli, car number 19, the Dodge Dealers Dodge. Next row down has Dylan Poteet, car 22, the Caterpillar Pontiac, and beside him will be Mike Becker, the number 45 Sprint PCS Dodge. His win came at Bristol this season. Next row down has car 60, the Power Team Chevrolet of Charles Sanford, and beside him, car 02, it'll be JT Bryant, winner this season at Las Vegas and Darlington. He's in the Alltel Ford. Then it's Andrew Perry, car 33, the Skull Chevrolet, and beside him will be Jesse Turner, car 36, the M&M's Pontiac. Next row down has Joshua Osborne, car 42, the Bellside Mobility Chevrolet. He won at Talladega this season. Beside him will be Joshua Collard, car 43, the STP Pontiac. Next row down has John Arndt, the winner this season at California, sister track to this, in the Team Realtree Chevrolet, car 71. And Keith Batson, car 88, the Ford Quality Care Service Ford Credit Ford Taurus. Next row down has two-time winner Levi McIntyre, number 99, the Excite Batteries SKF Ford. And beside him will be Kev Shear, car 24, the DuPont Chevrolet. Levi's wins, by the way, came at Martinsville and Rockingham. Next row down is Daniel Olson, car 29, the Goodwrench Service Chevrolet. And beside him will be Chris Dodd, the number 15, Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Next row down, Trent Dunham, car number 1, the Pennzoil Chevrolet for Sega Keith Motorsports. And Daytona 500 champion Emmanuel Hartnett, number 01, the Signal Wireless Dodge. And starting scratch on the field, will be Johnny Gardner in the Texaco Haviland Ford, car 28. Like I said before, I think we have to take those kids everywhere to do the command to start these engines up. Field of 41 lining up and getting set to go racing here on this 2-mile D-shaper at Michigan Speedway. It's an all-Ford front row here, and I think she is. I think Kat Tillier, is your leader in the points coming into this event. I know she's the leader of the rookie standings coming in to this event. But Kat Tillier's been one of the hottest drivers on this circuit so far in season 17 of this series. So she could be one of the ones to watch here today. As are, of course, the front two, Chelsea Bowles and Quentin Moore, two of the drivers Johnny Gardner picked out. Kind of ironic because Johnny actually starts last in the field here today. As we pointed out to you on the starting lineup. Yeah. This is the 1990 version of Michigan that we're using here. It does look like the in-game version, but it's actually the 1990 version of Michigan we are using for today's event. And there's a good look at the spectator view here, and as you get a look at the cars right there, rounding through turns 3 and 4, getting set for 30 laps of action. And the next time they come by this area, they'll be at over 190 miles per hour on this racetrack. As the green flag is about the way, pole sitter Chelsea Bowles and outside pole sitter Quentin Moore, and all Ford front row. The green flag waves and the Miller Lite 400 is on. Already 3 wide racing here in the start of this event. As Chelsea Bowles pulls ahead, here comes Jason Haywood, car 17 to the inside. Is he going to lead the first lap from Chelsea Bowles? No, he does not. Haywood does pull ahead, though. Matt Haas now goes in the second position here, and there's going to be a lot of lane changes here on this 30-lap event. As they come out of second turn here, Ryan George moving his way through the field. Andrew Davis. There's Shelton inside of Tellier for a position. 3 wide position again here. Seth Cole still stuck up on the high side of the racetrack here, number 44. As he's now alongside Zachary Fitzwater, who gets loose between Cole and Poteet. They dive into turns 1 and 2 again as they go down out of the second turn. There's Cole Deaver inside of Zach Flickinger for position. On board Cole Deaver's car. He has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's event. Running right behind the 71 car of John Arndt as they go down through turns 1 and 2. Levi McIntyre right behind him there. John Arndt, Kyle Matthews just up ahead of Cole at the moment. Jonathan Zorlin outside. Daniel Olson, Trent Dunham, Kev Shearer. Joshua Osborne's up in this mix as well. Penske cars right together here. 2 of the Penske cars right together, I should say here. JT Bryant and Dylan Young. Several drivers, they are running side by side here, but several drivers have not quite worked their way through the field here for the moment here. Jessica Shelton now goes to the number 1 spot as she takes the lead from Matt McIntyre. McIntyre got oh so close to victory in the Melly Yellow Series event, though, just falling short to Nick Baxter in that event. On board Jessica Shelton's car. Running right behind the 7 of Matt McIntyre. Charles Sanders about to go inside the number 60 car. He's worked his way through the field from the near the back of the pack there. Benjamin Miles goes inside. He'll take the number 1 spot. And meanwhile, 3 wide racing here. Becca Tellier, she goes inside now of Sanford and Matt McIntyre. That's for 2nd place. And now she wants to go for the lead here. A pair of blue and white Fords going at it. A pair of motor oil companies here. Valvoline versus Mobile One going at it. Miles gets loose to the 3rd and 4th turns now. Now Andrew Perry decides to want to try to make it 3 wide. But Andrew thinks better of it. He falls in behind Becca Tellier for position here as they go down to the start-finish line. Tellier leads that lap. 7 laps in the books. Just an explosive start here at Michigan Speedway. And the racing here a whole lot much better than the Wreckfest tracks that we usually go to at Michigan. And meanwhile, 3-way racing here. Shelton, Matthews, and Deaver going at it. And now Zachary Fitzwater has to make a 3 wide for the number 1 spot himself, and he will do so. Fitzwater goes to the number 1 spot. He is flying here in that 97 car, and now John Arndt decides to join in on the fun for the lead here as he and Perry and Fitzwater go at it. And now Deaver and Sanford and Tellier are side by side, and so is Olsen. Let's just say there's 3 wide racing all the way around the straight track just about. Taking to the back of the pack here, and Kat Tellier, she started up in the top 10 of this event. She's fallen back. And whoa, Jesse Turner diving inside of Joshua Card. He got loose there, almost at the apron racetrack. As John Arndt's taking the lead, number 71 machine. And meanwhile, look at this pack we got there battling for the number 1 position. Levi McIntyre and Trent Dunham working their way up through the field. That's Levi in 99, Trent number 1, Ford versus Chevrolet going at it. In fact, the Chevrolet leads the race here. That's Daniel Olson, car 29. As he's taking the lead from John Arndt, but for how long? Because here comes Trent Dunham to the inside. Car number 1, the Pennzoil Chevrolet, as he'll take the number 1 position here. And Trent's last win, I believe, came in season 15 in this series, so he went season 16 winless. Hoping to get back into victory lane sometime soon here. Trent's had a couple of seconds in this season, and one of them was to Levi McIntyre at Martinsville. And he was also second at Riverside to Shelton. Kev Shear, 24, making his way through the field, and so is the 88 car, Keith Batson. He's in desperate need of a good run to try to work his way back up through the field in the points. He finished I think second or third at Charlotte. He almost won that event. And Keith hopes to make his way back in the victory lane sometime soon, and he has had a tremendous comeback season in season 16 here, finishing, I think, 5th in the points chase. But season 17 not working to his not looking good for him so far. Some of his other teams are actually running very well here, and both the Telliers are. Haywood's having an okay year at this point there, but Batson not having a good season so far, other than that good run at Charlotte. Meantime, JT Bryant takes the number 1 spot with Emmanuel Hartnett shoving him in the number 01 machine. Still plenty of racing left to go. 13 in the books and 17 to go. In this fast-paced Miller Lite 400 we're having here at Michigan. Jesse Turner now tries to go to second position, and Kyle Matthews right behind in car number 5. Matthews having an excellent season so far in the Meliella series. Here with a huge points lead in that event, as he is now trying to make his way to the inside lane now on JT Bryant, and now eventually Emmanuel Hartnett, car 01. Jesse Turner takes the lead on that lap here, and now Chelsea Bowles, the pole sitter, muscles her way past Shear and Dunham. Kev Shear now caught up in the high side, just like we saw Seth Cole earlier in this event. Shades of Atlanta right there. Except Gordon didn't have the rainbow car anymore by that time. But anyway, Shear and Olsen are side by side here, and by the way, those two weren't the ones battling it out for the win in Atlanta. I was referring to the Harvick Gordon finish in that event. But anyway, Shear's not the only one caught on the high side. So is John Arndt in car 71, as he and Dylan Young are side by side. And it's kind of strange. Several of those drivers who started in the back of the pack not making much headway. Johnny Gardner, however, though, is trying his darndest too. Started last in the field. He's now in 20. He's now in 25th position. Joshua Osborne following the 17 of Jason Haywood. And Haywood getting very loose right there. If you're watching from Joshua Osborne's in-car view, Haywood got very close to touching Mike Becker in car 45. Osborne's got Jessica Shelton helping him. Last lap by for Osborne, 192.49 miles per hour. They are very fast. They're faster than what they qualified here at Michigan. In fact, they're averaging over 190 miles an hour at this moment. Now some of the back stars are making some headway up through the field here. Johnny Gardner's got by Jason Haywood, and now getting by Levi McIntyre, number 99. And after Basson's turn around, he'll take Hartnett. He'll take Levi. Quentin Moore's crashed. Oh, my goodness. Ryan George has crashed. Daniel Olson, John Arndt, Cab Shear. Caution number 1 flying on lap number 20 of this event. What else can go wrong for Keith Batson? Oh my goodness. Car number 88. Looked like he had a solid run going on. As Zach Flickinger just led the lap last time by, I think. Yeah, Batson was going for the 16th position here. He was running a 16th when this all happened. Yeah, and there was no need for the far chase view on that one. Johnny Gardner got way loose coming out of turn number 2. Got into Keith Batson's car. Batson goes up the track and boom, nails Emmanuel Hartnett in 0-1. Taking the Daytona 500 champ out, and then Hartnett goes down, hits the 99 of Levi McIntyre. Osborne and Shelton just get through. Seth Cole just barely gets through as well. And you see John Arndt and Kev Shear having to get on the brakes. Having to get on the brakes. And there's where Ryan George got into Daniel Olson, and so did Shear. He slams into Olson's car. So just in the case of Kev Shear and John Arndt being in the wrong place at the wrong time in a situation here, and there's the outside pole sitter Quentin Moore, the defending champion of this event. He will not defend it. He will not defend it today. As damage on the number 21 Sitgo Ford. And Batson not very pleased with Daniel Olson. Not very pleased. He takes his frustration out on Daniel Olson. And boy, poor Kev Shear, what a bad season he's had so far in that 24 car. Shear, who won 3 times last season, and 2 of those were at Charlotte. Not a good day for him at all, or a good season for him at all, I should say. He's had a few top 10 runs though, but not quite the season he was having last season. So pace car sights are off here, and the car's out of the race here. Ryan George, Emmanuel Hartnett, Daniel Olson, Kev Shear, John Arndt, and Joshua Collard are all out of the races here, all because of the crash here. And I think I didn't see Collard actually in the crash, but anyway. So the restart will happen with 7 laps to go. It'll be Zach Flickinger leading the race. Second position is Jonathan Zorlin. Dylan Poteet up to the number 3 position here. 4th is Kat Tellier. 5th is Cole Deaver. 6th position is Trent Dunham. 7th is Dalton Day. 8th is Benjamin Miles. 9th, Joshua Sakuli. And 10th is Kyle Matthews. Dylan Young running in 11th. 12th position is Chelsea Bowles. 13th is Jesse Turner. 14th, JT Bryant. 15th is Chris Dodd, matching his car number. Jordan Anderson 16th. 17th is Johnny Gardner. 18th is Jason Haywood. 19th, Joshua Osborne. And 20th is Jessica Shelton. So the green flag about to wave for the wave on the 24th lap of this event at Michigan Speedway. Zach Flickinger has not won a race in the Castrol GTX Cup Series in a long time, I believe. His last one, I think, was in season 15 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Napa Know-How 500. Field getting set for green flag racing here, and whoa, Zorlin! A little hiccup on that restart here as Flickinger leads them down the green flag on the 24th lap. But yeah, apparently Zorlin had a bit of a hiccup in that 48 machine on that restart. Nevertheless, he does get going, but he's got Dylan Poteet all over his back bumper in that 22 car. And here comes Poteet for second. And meantime, Trent Dunham begins to roll in the inside lane as he gets by Cole Deaver. And here comes Kat Tellier, car number 10. She wants that first win so bad. As they come on the start-finish line here, now 6 laps to go. This is going to be a wild finish here at Michigan. Getting very close here, coming out of the second turn. And now Tellier goes for the number 1 position here. Jesse Turner got loose in their 36 car. Chris Dodd goes inside. Turner says no, and he'll keep position here. Meantime, a couple of veterans here, Trent Dunham and Dylan Poteet and Dylan Young. Going at it here, and now Jesse Turner dives inside of both the Dylans, and he'll take 4th, I believe. But Poteet ain't giving up on the outside lane. Dylan Young's now the monkey in the middle at the moment. And so is Sakuli, so is Benjamin Miles, so is Kyle Matthews. And down through the 3rd and 4th turns they come here. Osborne begins to roll to the inside in that 42 machine. Down the inside, down behind the 17 car of Jason Haywood. 4 laps to go at Michigan. Johnny Gardner, 28, moves his way through the field. Now so is Chelsea Bolson, 26, the pole sitter. Meantime, Jesse Turner and Kat Tellier side by side for the number 1 spot. Turner in the 36 in the Pontiac. Tellier's number 10 Ford. And Chris Dodd goes inside now. Car 15, his last win came at Talladega last season in the Aaron's 499 in the first Talladega event. 3 to go. Chelsea Bowles goes inside, car 26. She's got Johnny Gardner behind him in 28. 2 Fords in the inside lane. Bowles' car a 2002 Ford and Gardner's car a 1999. Gardner goes inside. He's going to try to make it 3 wide. Bowles pulls ahead. Gardner falls back in behind, though. Haywood and Osborne right there behind. 2 laps to go. Gardner swings way down the inside lane. No, we got 4 wide. Dylan Young, he and Flickinger just about, I don't know what happened there, and slow as Levi McIntyre, he holds up the outside lane. That's going to cost these drivers a shot at the win here. Meantime, the white flag's going to be waving. 1 lap to go. Osborne goes inside of Haywood. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Dougie Shears is right behind. Andrew Davis, Dalton Day. They're all right there behind. Osborne pulls ahead for the lead. But here comes Dougie Shears. He won at North Wilkesboro this season. Osborne took the race at Talladega. Side by side they go. Osborne and Shears side by side. And here comes Dougie Shears for the lead. Seth Cole, he could be a factor right here. Out of the 4th turn they come. Dougie Shears takes the lead. Osborne goes outside, but nothing doing. Dougie Shears wins at Michigan. And boy, they just caught Seth Cole on the cool down lap. If there had been 1 more lap, though, Seth would have manipulated this race easily. And in fact, I thought he was going to manipulate the race coming out of turn number 4, to be honest. Oh my gosh. But win number 2 on the season goes to Dougie Shears, Super Shears as he is known, in car 55, the Square D Chevrolet, passing Joshua Osborne, going through 3 and 4 on the final lap. And Osborne just inched out Andrew Davis for 2nd. Davis will be 3rd. 4th position will be Dalton Day. Jason Haywood 5th. Charles Sanford 6th. 7th was Johnny Gardner. Zach Flickinger 8th. 9th is Chris Dodd. 10th was Chelsea Bowles, averaging 156.931. So that's 17 races in the books here at Michigan Speedway. We gave you the top 10 already in this event. Average speed 156.931. Jesse Turner comes home in 11th position. 12th spot will go to Kat Tellier. Andrew Perry 13th. Carson Gum 14th. 15th was Benjamin Miles. Then it's JT Bryant 16th. Becca Tellier 17th. Jessica Shelton 18th. 19th Zachary Fitzwater. And Kyle Matthews comes home in 20th position. 21st spot will go to Michael Turner, then Joshua Sakuli, Mike Becker, Trent Dunham, Dylan Poteet, Matt McIntyre, Dylan Young, Jordan Anderson, Jonathan Zorlin, Cole Deaver, Matt Haas, Keith Badson, Quentin Moore, and Seth Cole were the last finishers on the lead lap. And Levi McIntyre fell a lap down with 2 laps to go, and that was a big log jam ahead coming out of turn number 2, and I thought they were going to wreck at that point of the track. I really thought they were. Cars out of the race, cars out of the race, Ryan George, Emmanuel Hartnett, Daniel Olson, Cap Shear, John Art, and Joshua Collard are the cars out of the race here. Average here, margin of victory, 0.85 from 1st to 2nd, and 0.97 from 1st to 3rd here. But Dougie Shears Here, Super Shears, as he is known, takes the victory at North Wilkesboro, and then he does it today here again at Michigan Speedway as he takes the Miller Lite 400. And yeah, that lap car Levi McIntyre. A lot of drivers are going to be thanking him though for screwing them out of a possible shot at the win here at this event, or a possible good run, I should say. But next up on the tour, they'll be heading to Sonoma, California for the second road course stop on the tour at Sonoma Raceway. The long version of that course for the running of the Fuller House 350K. That's going to be a great race here on that twisty, turning 2.52 mile road course. So if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. You'll never know what you'll find on this channel here in NNSCRA races, in our races, gaming videos. We got 2K17 we got YWC Wrestling on this channel as well. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA, Seth Cole, desires on his channel, and be sure to check out Seth's in our series as well. The anything from Hershey's Cup to Almond Joy Racing, now the Pizza Hut X series, and the Energizer Endurance series. Be sure to check his races out as well, and you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed visiting this channel. I guarantee it. So excuse me. So the next stop on the tour will be at Sonoma, California. Congratulations again to Dougie Shears for his win at Michigan. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best.
Rick, did you have any ignition problems?